Hello everyone, I am Erika of Beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly BD broadcast. You can watch today's broadcast live from the Beading School Club and from the Beading School Facebook page, and later I will also upload it to YouTube so you can watch the recording there. Please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I would like to know if everything is working nice before I would say something important. Let me know, please, if you can hear me, if you can see me. Yosin says, "Hoi Erika, hoi Yosin, how are you? 𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐿. Facebook user friend says, "Hi Erika and Bead friends. In case that you are watching from the Beading School Club, then you might need to click the link above the video to enable my broadcasting program to see your name and see your face, so then I can greet you personally. So then I can say, hi Huni, hi Yosin, hi Cheryl, hi Aniko, hi Katja, Irina, Kata, Corinne, Lutka. If you haven't heard your name, then it means that I do not see your name yet, but welcome everyone and wishing you all a beautiful sunny afternoon. Niti is also here, and Sandra, and Sarah, and Deb. Deb says, indeed, hello everyone. Hi from sunny Milwaukee, Miami. I'm sorry. Not from the States, so I don't know the abbreviations. Cynthia is here, and Cindy, some more Facebook user friends. Hello, everyone. So last week we had a little sneak peek. I showed you how I am drawing the beading tutorials for you. I was drawing one of my newest designs real life together with you, showing you what kind of program do I use, how do I draw the shapes, and so on. And since we started to talk about all the creative things happening at Beading School, then today I would like to invite you to take one more step in getting to know the creative team and what we are doing. So today, let's meet the Beading School creative team, or as we jokingly call ourselves, the Beading School unicorns. So last week, actually from Thursday until yesterday, the rest of the creative team, Zuzi and Veronka, spent a little time here with me in Amsterdam. And today I would like to tell you a bit about the team, what we do, and also share a bit of our adventures. That what were we doing while the ladies were staying here. We were thinking, by the way, a lot about you, and a surprise is coming, so stay tuned. So, in the meanwhile, hi Lisa. And then we have someone watching for first time in weeks. Okay, no, not first time ever. Thank you so much, someone complimenting my earrings. Thank you. They are the second signature piece from the Thetis treasure box, and I'm really happy to wear them on this sunny day, inspired by the ocean and water. Michigan, thank you, Deb. And hi, Sherry, and hi, Ariane, and Cynthia, and Sarah. So, let's see. You might have already seen this picture in the Beading School Club, but as this is, I think, one of my favorites from the past days, then I would like to show it to everyone who might have not noticed it during the past days. So I'm in the middle, and then the lady with the brown hair is our Zuzi, whom I know already, I think, for 10 plus years. we got to know each other thanks to beads, and she joined me. She used to teach, by the way, workshops at my local bead store in Slovakia already, like maybe 8-9 years ago. Oh my god, then probably I know her for longer than 10 years. And she joined beading school, I think 3 years ago. And the lady on my other side, who is covering her secret plans, is Veronka, the third and the newest and the youngest member of the beading school creative team. So here we are yesterday drinking some coffee. The coffee is already drunk on this picture, but cooking up, most importantly, cooking up some plans for you for the upcoming weeks. And this time that we got to spend together in Amsterdam, it was precious not only because it was really, really lots of fun. As you can see, actually, I felt like I'm with beady sisters. We like had the same cake, chose the same cake in the cafe, dressed the same way, by coincidence ordered the same kind of coffee. So it's really funny how we are so aligned, uh, despite the fact that most of the time we see each other only through a camera. So how we usually work is that we meet every Monday morning to cook up plans for the upcoming time, to talk about it, what kind of ideas do we have, what's going to happen, uh, what kind of tutorials are we going to bead and draw for you. So yeah, usually it is limited to a Zoom call or video conference call how we meet each other. So besides bringing all the inspiration in the form of designs and jewels, the team is also, the unicorns are also here for you when you have questions about color combinations, shapes, when you have a question about how to finish, how to make a motif into a finished piece of jewel. We are always happy to share our own best practice tricks and tips. So just anytime when something comes to your mind, then please ask your question in the Beading School Club or send an email to info@beadingschool.com, and we will be happy to help you out with all your beading needs together with Susie and Veronka. By the way, I hope that you are familiar with the face-to-face series on the Beading School blog. And just a little coincidence that the last part of Face to Face, it introduced you, Veronka, our newest member. But in the past, there was also an interview with Susie and even an interview with me on the blog, or interview. Well, I answered my own questions. I don't know if that counts as an interview, but yeah, I guess it counts as a self-interview. So if you visit the blog, then you can read all the 3 interviews also together with 37 more. I just saw the number today that there are 40 interviews with bead artists and also fellow beaders from the Beading School Club waiting for you on the blog that you can read. And usually, also, like this time, of course, besides drinking coffee, besides walking around, besides going to the market, besides sampling cakes, we were also beading together in real life. And that was super special because that also usually happens that everyone is bidding in her own home. The treasury, the bidding school treasury, is sending us what we need. We are expecting and receiving packages the same way as you do. So we can, that's actually the nice part of it, that we can also experience the same Christmas feeling when we open a package and then unpack it and are surprised how much fits into the little box. So, by the way, also besides like beading and sharing ideas and drinking lots of coffee, have I mentioned that before? What was also nice about these few days that we could spend together is that we also got to know each other better, how each of us think and work, what feels good and what to be careful about. So it was super nice to talk and do all kinds of fun things. And let's see what did we do while the ladies were staying here. And what I can say, that there might be a giveaway coming, and it might be connected to things that you can do in Amsterdam. So please keep your eyes and ears open, maybe take some notes. What do you like from all the things? And yeah, let's see the pictures. In the meanwhile, hi Ginny and Anita, Jennifer, Martina, and Christina also joined us. So this is how the ladies arrived in Amsterdam, together with their Thetis's treasure boxes. And as you will see, we were actually carrying around and brainstorming with the Thetis's boxes still. There were still some new designs, new ideas born that hopefully soon I can share with you. And for Veronica, it was her first time in the Netherlands, and of course also in Amsterdam. So I wanted to give her a full tour, show her why I like the country and the city so much. Susie is already a seasoned traveler to the Netherlands. I think it was about her 10th time, but still she got very excited, for example, by all the food that we could sample together. As you can see, these are pancakes, and they are Dutch pancakes. They are a bit thicker than the French ones, and you get them flat, laid out on your plate with all kinds of toppings, savory or sweet, or they can be also like baked into the dough a little bit. So this was for Veronica, Susie, also Adam and me, 4 different kinds of pancakes, 3 savory and 1 sweet, with a beer in the middle. So hands up, ladies, who have ever tried Dutch style pancakes, and which one would you choose? A sweet one or a savory? And the top left, there is one, a vegetarian one for me, with tomatoes and cheese and mushrooms. Then one called Hungarian one for Adam, with bacon and paprika. Then below it, one for Veronica with some spring onions and some meaty sauce. And then Susie chose a really interesting one with ginger and raisins and cream and nuts on top of it. Sherry says those look fantastic, and Cynthia would try both of them. The menu was actually very long, with more than 50 types, so there is a lot to try. And if you have had enough pancakes, or before you would have a pancake and you are already or already hungry, then you can start your dish, or you can start your lunch, or maybe like accompany your glass of beer with so-called bitterballen. These are meaty ones, so not for me, but the ladies like them. These are deep fried kind of meatballs, and you can like dip them into the mustard. And Connie says she loves the pancakes, by the way, with speck and stroop, so with syrup and bacon. Sherry would like to try the savory one. Mary wants Zuzi's. That's very specific. it was the best, I think. I did not try the meaty ones, but out of mine and Zuzi's, it was the better one, I have to admit. And hi, Sharon. Sharon is used to the sweet ones, so she would stay with the sweet ones. And of course, we were also enjoying coffee and food at home. So this is a breakfast with Adam's signature cappuccinos with tulips and all kinds of decoration on top of them. A beer from a local brewery that we sampled. But also, I would like to show you something that is very specific that we love to do here in Amsterdam with my friends when the sun is finally shining and it's warm. You never know in advance. The weather is usually very unstable. So it's funny how when you see that the evening will be nice, then you start messaging and calling each other like, do you have time for a picnic in the park? And otherwise, people usually stick to their so-called agendas, calendars, where you plan everything ahead, maybe even for weeks. But a picnic is something that deviates from this norm. So when the sun shines, then you go to the park and have a picnic like this, for example. Maybe, oh, this is our Veronka carrying all the Arabic bread and olives and hummus and all kinds of nice things from the market to the park. And Zuzi joined by some ducks. Ariana says, you are so funny bringing your box everywhere. Actually, today morning, the ladies sent me a picture how one of the boxes looks like after so many adventures. I hope they will post it also in the club. And besides having lots of food, we also had some amazing ice cream, by the way. Of course, we were also moving around a lot, and I was showing the ladies my favorite spots in the city, some very well-known ones, since this was Veronka's first time here, but also some hidden spots that I discovered during the past 7 years. And sometimes we were, of course, biking around. Both Zuzi and Veronka were super brave and never afraid of the sometimes often crazy bike traffic in Amsterdam. And as you can see, here we are embarking on an adventure together in our Beadingschool uniforms. And I will show you later that what were we doing. But we were also walking sometimes. Some more biking. And even this is even going on a little boat ride. So this is the adventure where we were going. So first we were actually biking for about 20 kilometers, and then we were riding this little boat for 3 hours and then biking back 20 kilometers. So that was a pretty sporty day. That's the one that ended with all the nice Dutch pancakes and the 𝐊𝐿𝐑 beer. And I think my Dutch friends or everyone who is used to boat rides will notice that I'm actually holding the stick the wrong way. But it was also nice about this little adventures together. How I told you that we also learned to work together better. So besides like everyone trying for a little while being the captain of the ship and sitting at the steering wheel, after we took this picture and after I actually had to use this stick because we had a little problem and we were heading to the edge of the water into the ground, then I was like, oh, I think I am holding this the wrong way. And then one of the ladies told me like, yeah, I was noticing it, but I didn't want to tell you. And then I told them that it's such an important thing to have such a trust between all of us that we let's remember it, and that we can tell each other when something is not going all right, because that's how we can actually help each other and help you even better. So I really like this little moment where we could talk about it, that making mistakes is okay, and then helping each other in a nice way to correct a mistake. It's really important. And I collected a few of these pictures for you because it was really, really fun in the boat. And oh, Yosin, who is also here, living here in the Netherlands, says, "Is this in the Beemster, the boat trip?" It's in the Waterland, north of Amsterdam, from the little village Overlake, and then riding through Broek van Waterland. It was really nice, and doing a circle back to Overlake and Monnikendam. Sorry, so this is the same when we were embarking, and this is it. So this is the four of us together with Adam, who was also with us on the boat ride. And hi Yvonne, welcome. This is another boat, but that you can see the surroundings, how it looked like. It was super nice with cows and sometimes even sheep and lots of ducks. And this is how we could see the houses from the water. This is in the little village Broek van Waterland, which is, I think, one of the nicest villages I have ever seen. Lots of flowers everywhere. I told the ladies that I would love to live in this house one day. It was so beautiful, this blue shade. And yeah, I was having fun, Susie being the captain. And that's it from the boat ride. And that was like one of our like special things what we did. And I wanted to show the ladies this something that is so typically Dutch, riding a boat between the cows and between all the beautiful greenery, but they also brought me a little piece of my home, my original home, to the Netherlands. So one evening we were cooking together a very traditional Slovak dish, pasta with sheep cheese, and and it was really also a nice evening following the recipe of Veronka's grandmother, actually. So that's us with our traditional dinner, and it was also very nice how we all worked together on making the dish. And besides all these adventures and happenings, it was so fun that every now and then the teams of the Beadingschool Academy were like present on our journey to Amsterdam. So of course we had to stop next to the sunflowers and remember the 𝐌𝐻𝐿𝐻 team that we did last year. And Veronka found a window decoration with a gentleman in the window whom we named Mr. Nesso after Susie's ring that she just released. But also visiting a flea market and trying on Indian clothing brought back memories from the Jewel of the Maharaja team. Veronka actually went home with a new Indian little coat. So that was super fun to find the best match, the best color, the best shape. And when we were walking around on the market, then you were really with us, because many times it happened like, oh my god, that green, that Cheryl would like it so much, or oh my god, the red installation, that's so much kata, and so on. So we were mentioning you many times. And another source of inspiration that might come in the future, besides those that we've already had, Susie discovered the beauty of the Dutch tiles. So she took lots and lots of pictures, and I'm curious to see how they will inspire her to create in the future. And this is something that we got for one lucky fellow beader here, and we decided that we agreed with the ladies that you absolutely need to try my favorite chocolate, which is a milk chocolate with sea salt and caramel, and of course a beautiful postcard of Amsterdam and a little clog. So very soon I will post a little giveaway in the Beadingschool Club, and someone will be able to win this little gift that we selected with much love for you. And I hope you like it, and I hope that the lucky beader will enjoy the chocolate a lot. And I really wanted to show you this, because the teams that were like waving at us in Amsterdam that we already had, this is also something that Susie discovered. She's really good at taking pictures and noticing all the details. So she found this Art Nouveau staircase where we just had to stop, and I think we spent like 5 minutes looking at the tiles and looking at the metal ironwork and taking pictures. And this is what we did in Amsterdam. But as I told you, we were also thinking a lot still about Thetis's treasure, even if there are already lots and lots of designs that were published already. I can tell that there will be even more coming than we planned, because indeed, as Ariana said, said we kept carrying around the box. And what do beaders do when they have 5 minutes between a cake and a coffee? Of course, we were like brainstorming or starting to bead. So there will be more coming still. But this is just our creative mess on the table. And as Kata says, indeed, we had a really, really nice time together. But besides the new jewels that we will bring you a little bit later, there are many more that are nearly ready, and you can also beat them very, very soon. So let's start with this Fridays. No one has to bead alone. So this Fridays, no one has to bead alone continues with the Thetis' Treasure Beading School Academy box, and it will be a live video. I'm coming with a live video, and we can bead together this bracelet, or actually this motif, and you can decide if you would like to make it into a bracelet, if you would like to make it into earrings, maybe a connector in your necklace. So again, there will be many possibilities for you. You will need some basic bead shapes that either you can use from your Beading School Academy team box, or of course you can use from your own stash. So there are some gem duos included in the middle. There are some tillas, some half tilla beads, and seed beads in it. So you will also need some size 15 and size 11 round Miyuki seed beads, and some size 11 Miyuki Delica seed beads. And the rest is up to you. If you would like to include some crystal connectors like I did, fancy earring hooks, if you need a clasp because you are making a bracelet, that's up to you. So this is going to happen on Friday. Please let me know. You can type in your question if you have a question about this bracelet. It will be a No One Has to Bead Alone workshop. But besides Friday's meeting, also we will meet on Saturday together with 𝐁𝐄𝐃, with our storyteller. So it's going to be the 13th of August at 7 p.m. Central European time. So 𝐁𝐄𝐃 will bring us a bunch of stories and tales connected to our current Beading School Academy team. And I hope that many of you will be able to make it in real time, because it is a special experience. But if for any reason you will not be able to watch the storytelling night, then if you are a turquoise or fuchsia Beading School Academy student, then you will also be able to watch it from a recording, or watch it again if one time it was not enough. But besides the bracelet that I have prepared for you for Friday, there are two more designs that are nearly finished and that are waiting for you that will be waiting for you very soon. And in fact, you can receive these tutorials are not included in the Academy membership, but you can receive them as a gift. And since there is even something more coming, then I'm bringing you a special deal today. But besides the two tutorials, there is even something more coming. So this is going to be a triple special deal. So how? That's the most important question, I think. So these moments, my colleague and friend Andrea, she is just activating some new things and restocking old things in the Beadingschool bead shop. Many of them connected also to the Thetis' treasure team. So for example, if you would like to bead something in other colors, then now they will, many of the components will be available also in a wider color choice. And since we know that you got very fond of bead bundles, then in many cases we also created bead bundles for you. And most important question, how can you receive the tutorials as a gift? So the one right above me on the image, I think you can recognize it. It is a design created by Ruxandra Puskás, or designer friend. And it is originally a pendant. It is a bigger one, so I think I would recommend to bead it as a pendant, and it is a very special one of an unusual shape. I really love how Ruxi created the top and the bottom part. So in case that you decide to place an order from today's Coffee Time with Erika until next week's Coffee Time with Erika for at least 50 euros after deducting coupon codes, but it can include the price of shipping if there is shipping. So if your order will be between 50 and 69.99 euros, then next week on Wednesday I will be contacting you, and I will send you the tutorial for Ruxandra's pendant as a gift to thank you for your order. And if you decide to place an order for at least 70 euros, then instead of one tutorial, you can receive 2 tutorials as a gift. So on top of Ruxi's tutorial, you will also receive Zuzi's Myra tutorial from us. And as I told you that it's actually a triple special deal today. This is like one special, one tutorial, second special is the second tutorial, but the third special that is happening is that we we were uploading metal components to the bead shop, lots and lots of new ones also. And in the same time as the special deal is happening with the tutorials, the price of all metal components except filigrees will also be reduced by 15%. So that's the triple element of the third element of the triple special deal. In the meanwhile, Cheryl says, I just ate a huge amount of food and blame the gorgeous food photos you have shown us. Feel free to blame me, Cheryl. I haven't even told you about the pistachio and orange and chocolate ice cream that we have all had. That was also funny. We went to an ice cream shop with, I think, 30 different flavors, and then we all three of us had the same ice cream. I'm going to show you, by the way, the new things in the bead shop through this new in the bead shop section. And there are some special metal components. So I wanted to walk through them a little bit. And if you have a question about them, just let me know how they are used, where can you include them, and so on. In the meanwhile, before I would start showing you what's new, I see that Robina has a question. She's asking, can we purchase the tutorials separately if we can't place an order right now? Robina, thank you for the question. Indeed, yes, they will be both available separately. I will upload them next week. So, and hi Niti in the meanwhile. And Marta joined us also, and Elena joined us also. And just a quick overview that what's new. So now, from now on, we will also have 1G thread available in the bead shop. Recently, Zuzi beaded an earring, designed an earring, the Acropolis, where she included a fringe at the bottom. And for me, while I use for like 99% of my beading, I use the same type of good old fire line, same color, same size. Fringe is the one place where I don't like using fire line. Sorry, I will close the window. We have a big scooter traffic under the window on the street. Cheryl says she loves 1G, by the way. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion, Cheryl. So 1G is for the fringe part if you need it. It's available in 10 different colors. 5 and 5 you can also get in form of a bundle for a better price. Then if you would like to bead Zuzi's Myra or Rux's pendant in all also different colors, then we will also have the pressed glass bicone beads in 6mm size available in many different colors. And for some reason, the metal components are not showing up here, but I will show them to you through this part. So I went on the metal components. As you can see, the discount is already applied, so you don't need any coupon codes. The 15% is already valid. You don't need to do anything. It's comfy. So very often I will just point out some which I think are interesting, and it's good to know a little bit more about them. But if you have any questions, then just let me know, please. So often we have the question in the club, how do I turn something into a pendant? And we added this nice little pendant holder now. If you don't want to bead a pendant holder from beads, then this is a handy way how to make a motif into a pendant. Andrea is just writing here, I am just uploading them, ladies, a bit slow with the connection. Thanks for letting us know, Andy. Good luck with your internet. I think we are all clicking now. Trying to see the new things. Jessica is asking, does any of the metal components tarnish? Well, it really is personal, and it can depend on your skin type and on the perfumes or creams that you wear. But I try to select only metal components which are of the highest quality. So for example, the selection where we have also the zircons included, those are of a super good quality, and I have a very good experience with them. That the gold ones, that series is not tarnishing at all. The bronze ones can get a little patina, actually have a little patina already. And then the ones marked clasp garden, those are my favorite clasps because they are from a German manufactory working with like dozens of years of tradition. I don't remember now the date when they started, but they make, I think, the nicest clasps components of really super high quality. And then We have new clasp garden clasps and some more. We have new cubic zirconia components. Oh, this clasp was in the Jewel of the Maharaja box and now it's available. Then this one is an interesting one. You can hang it, for example, this triple chain, you can hang it at the bottom of an earring and then attach little drops, for example, at the bottom of the 3 little chains in 3 different lengths. Then we have here some more components with or without cubic zirconias that you can use in your earrings and you can use in your pendants. We also have some earring bases, and we usually get lots of questions if the cubic zirconias in the components can also come in a different color than just the crystal. And we managed to add some little elegant earring studs in here is the purple one, and I think Andrea is having trouble with uploading the other one, but there will be also green ones. And if I remember well, then the third colorful one is red coming. And there is actually more coming. It's just taking a little time. So I will leave Andrea to her work to finish the upload and ask a little bit of patience from you. Please check back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes when it should be okay. And if you want to see everything at one place, what's new, then just click on the new in the bead shop section and you can check out everything that was just added. And do you have any questions left? Do you have any questions left about the triple special deal, the no one has to be alone, Cengiz storytelling, the giveaway, or Amsterdam, or whatever that comes to your mind? I would love to answer them while still staying live here with you. Robina says my wish list is longer than my arm. Please, yeah, that's really great that you are using the wish list function. Jessica is asking, if I order 1 meter chain, will it come in 2 pieces or one? It will come in 1 piece. So even if you need a longer one because you want to wear your pendant lower, then you can easily do that and use the rest, for example, for a bracelet. So Marta is asking about no one has to be alone. So I will post the material list. Can you tell me your exact question, Marta, please? I will post the material list tomorrow. Gem Duo, half Tila Tila, and seed beads, by the way. Ginny is saying in the meanwhile, I have been working on Veronika's Kizet and love how she's bezeled the caps and pears. And I'm really happy to see you being happy with it because I think it's a super interesting tutorial and I can't wait to see the result. And if there are no more questions, then I would like to thank you for your time today and looking forward to meet you on Friday. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, I was talking, Marta, about the no one has to be the one a little bit earlier. So if you click through the broadcast, then you will through the recording, then you will hear more about it. So thank you so much, ladies. I'm looking forward to No One Has to Bead Alone together with you, and wishing you a nice rest of the day. Happy beading. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.